My friend Chris owns a house in Mexico and she spends half the year there. And this year, when she came back, she brought me some little tiny treasures. Check this stuff out. It is so absolutely beautiful. So beautiful, in fact, I want to replicate some of these pieces and try and make them myself. Check this little cup out. Oh, how precious. Thank you so much, Chris. I love them. So I've made plants in the past, but I haven't made any flower arrangements. So today that's what I'm going to do. So I'm first of all showing you some pieces that I got at the flea market for $1 a piece. So this little made in Holland brass piece is really cute and is excellent for doing a flower arrangement. And then I also got this little teapot or kettle, but the handle is broken off of it, so I'm going to use that as well. And then I got this darling little tiny, like minuscule Minnie Mouse. I think she's really cute. This one I am going to take out of the packaging. Don't know where I'm going to put her yet, but yeah, she's so cute. And this is a Wade piece, so that's what came in the red rose tea boxes during the 60s and 70s, and it's made by Wade, and it's a kitty cat. So I have a puppy and a kitty cat. And then I also got this little Monopoly piece when I was at the flea market, and it's a little iron. And I think I'm going to be copying Little Gretchen's workshop and tiny keyhole minis and making an ironing board is what my plan is. I also went to the dollar store and I got these botanical glass jars is what they're called. And what they are is they're just little glass jars that are full of dried flowers, which I plan to use on these little floral arrangements. So yeah, the glass jars are pretty neat too. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but I'm sure somebody I know will want them and they'll come in handy for something. So so I've got these little pink, gee, I'm not even sure what kind of plants those are. And those are little dried straw flowers, and they're dyed red. So I think all three of these little botanicals will work well, and there's quite a bit there for the price. So sorry, I'm slightly out of frame here. So I'm just pulling the first little bit out. No idea what kind of plant that is, and I've seen this lots before. Maybe not in that dark purple color, but I have seen it. And then I'm pulling out the little red straw flowers. And you often find those straw flowers, gee, I think they're dried baby's breath is what they are, but and then you can spray them any color that you want. So that's what these little bottles look like, and yeah, maybe my kids can use them for a craft or something. So that's the red ones, that's the pale pink ones, and the other one is the dark purple. Now, I don't know if you can see in this light that it's actually purple, but it is actually a really deep purple color. So, and I think it'll look nice. So I bought some bags of lace at the charity shop, and they came with a small little baggie with these little roses. So some of the ones that I'm showing you at the very beginning, like these two, are just way too big, like they're just way out of scale. But these tiny little ones are absolutely perfect. So I've got these pale lilac, and I've got this nice peach color, and I've got a few of the, I guess it's kind of a medium pink and a baby pink, I think one red, and just a couple of these little white ones, but that's okay. So what I'm doing is I'm just kind of measuring against that little brass pot that I got at the flea market, and I'm just going to put a little flower decoration together. So I've got together what I want it to look like, and then I'm just taking a little bit of masking tape and taping it, and then shoving it in the little tiny brass pot. And I think that that's like perfect for a floor decor. I'm quite pleased with the way that turned out. So, yeah, maybe it should have some greenery in it, but that's okay. I'm pretty happy with it. And as long as I'm happy with it, I guess that's all that counts. So that's my first flower arrangement. And then now I put some flowers into this little cup that I got from Christine. And so now I'm just cutting a few of the little roses just to kind of tuck them in. So I wished I had some foam to hold it in so it would hold it in a little firmly, but I don't have any florist foam right now, so I can pull it out and fix it up later. So for this little teapot, or kettle, I'm not sure which it is. I guess it'd be more of a kettle because it would be kind of a cast iron piece or an enamel piece that you would boil water on the stove on. So just taking the lid off, and I'm going to use this pink fuzzy stuff to kind of stuff it so that when I put the flowers in, the flowers aren't going to move. Not really sure what kind of plant that is. It's just such a weird texture. It almost looks probably on camera that it's like feathers, but it's not. It's kind of almost rubbery in texture. I'm not even 100% sure that that's actually a real plant. It might just be something artificial. So you can see here that's just kind of giving me the base. And then I put some roses in it. So, and now the roses are in, I'm just kind of going around and putting a little bit of that purple stuff in just to kind of give it a little bit of a highlight. So I put 3 little twigs of that in each of the arrangements just to kind of give it a little bit of artistic flair. So I'm actually quite pleased with the way this turned out. It looks better than I thought it would, actually. So, and I definitely have a place for all of these arrangements, and I've got tons of those roses left over, like just a lot of them. So I also picked up, when I was at the charity shop, I also picked up a bag of miniature baskets that are probably 1/12 scale, but I got about 15 of them. So there you go. I put it into my little music room, and I think that room really needed that little bit of added color. So I put the little teapot on top of the piano, and I've got the little brass piece there on the floor. And yeah, I'm really pleased with the way that turned out. So, and it just adds a little bit of pop of color to the room. So yes, the only other thing that I think I'm going to do with this room is I do need to put some pillows on the settee. And Carlos is here checking out what I'm doing. He's not really sure. He says, "Oh, crazy mom, what are you doing?" Thank you very much for watching today's video. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. It doesn't cost anything, and it really does help me out. And if you hit the notification button, it'll tell you every time I post a video. And hit the like button. Thank you so much for watching today, everyone, and have the best day ever.